All right, waste oil burner. This one is nothing pretty to look at, but it is a big monster. Holds a few gallons of waste oil. No chimney right now. I've had it disconnected for the summer. Not a lot to it. No real electrical. It's got the burn pot. It's got the cap. Air suction through the bottom. Inside these are baffles that kind of zigzag left and right and retain some of the heat, and then heat goes right out the vent. Burn pot, you can see where the oil is going to come out there. Right now I'm draining the oil just to make sure what's in there is clear. All right, we start it by throwing in a little bit of diesel fuel. You don't need much. And you can see the oil feed. There you go. That's probably way too much. You want it thin line as you can possibly get it. And almost as a drip. Light it however you want. Obviously, the torch is going to be faster than any of the other ways. The diesel is just for an accelerant. Once it gets hot, obviously it doesn't do anything. All right, it's been going for about 5 minutes now. You can see the flame in there. Nice hyper flame. You'll watch the suction. Basically lightens the flame up, doesn't create the suction, therefore doesn't burn as hot. But until you get your combustion right, you're gonna have some black smoke. You'll get good at it if you can listen for the turbo. $137 there, 91 there. Usually by the time it gets to the chimney, it cools down to 100, 120. It's not really roaring right now, but it will be. $126. It's basically burning diesel right now, and that's why there's so much smoke. But once it starts the drip and you start burning off the waste oil, you can really control it. But initially you want to get it nice and hot, or else the waste oil won't burn completely. Does not take much to get out of hand, so you got to play with it a few times. You got to make sure it's what you want, and it's something that you can pay attention to. About one turn there, and open up the door. So we get it down to the point where we've shut everything off for a minute or two. Not much going on. Still a little drip. You can see that drip. It'll keep it going. This is completely off. If you go, let's go about a quarter turn. Let's see what we got here. That's about a half a turn, and it'll get roaring again pretty good. I'm in the process of getting it shut down, so I'm not gonna let it go too hot. All right, we'll show you how quick it'll go down here. I just shut the nozzle off completely. And it doesn't take much. As long as you don't have oil in the burn pot. And you can see there's nothing down in there. It's just the carbon, just what's left over. No oil coming out of the nozzle. It'll still burn like that for a little while. But for the most part, when you're ready to shut it off and go inside for the night, you turn the nozzle off and it'll be out within 5 minutes. That the oil fill is definitely too big. You definitely don't want to have that much oil next to your stove while it's blaring at 300 degrees or whatever. You know, it's only 153 right now. We've only had it going for 10 minutes or so. We've had this one going where it gets so hot that the back will turn red, and this is probably 1/4 or 3/8 inch steel tubing. And again, there's baffles in there, kind of go back and forth and retain most of the heat.